Scorched Earth, and a general reading for the sign of Leo, Sun, Moon or Ascendant for the last 2 weeks of October. I hope you're all well. I'm using the Pagan Otherworlds Tarot for you today. Now, if you haven't seen these readings before, I structure them slightly differently to the main monthly readings, in so much as we are looking for the lesson. I believe that there is a lesson or wisdom contained within every experience and interaction we have, if we are open to it. And often we are not, because we get bogged down with the minutiae of day-to-day 3D existence. And so this is an exercise in perspective, right? We're going to look at the energy that you're in right now, and then we're going to pull back from it just a little bit and see why you are there. Like, what is trying to be shown to you at this time? What is there for you to learn? Sometimes it's showing you something about yourself. Sometimes it's trying to clear the decks so that new things can come in, you know. We won't know until the cards hit the table. Shut the fucking window. And we will close out with 3 cards of advice. So I've just found over the years it helps me navigate challenging energy if I can work out what I'm supposed to be doing in there in the first place, you know. So let's get 3 cards for Leo, please. Where is Leo right now? There's 1. There's Leo. 2. And 3. Okay. We have the Knight of Pentacles, we have the 5 of Pentacles, and we have the 7 of Pentacles. And I think it's exactly this, Leo. I think you're looking for the lesson by looking for the lesson at this point. You know, we have the World card at the bottom of the deck there. That signifies completion. Something is coming to an end for you. A major cycle is coming to an end for you very, very soon. But it's taking its fucking sweet time. Right there, right? 9 of Swords directly behind it. And it's almost like the harder you look, the more elusive the lesson is becoming. You know, the Knight of Pentacles is all about understanding the worth of something, understanding the value. And with the Knight of Pentacles, often it is your own value. Like, have you been struggling with this recently, Leo? I think perhaps that you have. But it's all about working out what is important and what is not. Now, the scene in front of the Knight here, these are the way that the cards are sitting on my table, appears to be full of very difficult energy, right? We've got the 5 of Pentacles there, which is an energy of lack. It's an energy of poverty, right? It's not having what you need, or fearing that you won't have what you need there. It's often a card of not meeting your own basic needs too. And I mean, Leo, like, how much time have you taken for yourself recently to just go and do the things that you enjoy doing? Where is the weight of the world and whatever situations that you've been dealing with really just piled on top of you, so that you sat at the bottom of it, you know, almost suffocating with what is going on around you? And the 7 of Pentacles is a similar sort of energy. It's that energy of nothing is right, right? And maybe you know what's not right, maybe you don't, maybe it's just a feeling. But it's like you're looking over this scene and you're like, how am I supposed to take anything of value from this when everything is fucking shite? Like, what you're missing is that you already have the Pentacle. Like, what you have in your hand there is all that you need to go and boss the shit out of anything. What's going on over here, right in front of you, actually isn't really that important. And if anything, it really is a distraction away from the things that are important for you. I said in the reading for October, and I think it's a message that bears repeating, because perhaps it is that October is full of this for you, that the thing that you are looking for is you. And it's not necessarily that you need to, you know, gallop off and, you know, do this or do that. You know, you don't have to go and headbutt these issues straight on. More, you need to understand that everything is temporary, and whatever is stretched out in front of you is as unsatisfactory as it is. At some point very soon, this too shall pass. right? This is a proper this too shall pass kind of moment. And where can you, in the middle of all of this difficult energy here, keep hold of what is important, right? And what is important is you and your relationships, and everything else is just kind of gravy, to be honest. You know, you might be having some issues with material things at the moment, you know, money possibly, or stuff at least. It seems like the things that you need are more elusive than ever, because it's all about coming back to you, you know. And again, I will ask you, Leo, when have you spent some time recently doing the things that you really enjoy, the things that light you up? I think probably not nearly as much as is good for you. Because although everything in front of you is temporary and elusive and whatnot, you know, the thing that remains throughout that is you. Where can you invest into you at this point when everything seems cold and barren in front of you? Why is Leo in this energy right now, please? Why is Leo here? Fuck's sake, right? Well, we've got two cards that came out at once there. And we have the Nine of Pentacles and the Eight of Pentacles. And I could not have asked for two cards to more neatly sum up exactly what I was just saying there. Let's get another couple. Why is Leo in this energy, please? Thank you. Fuck my life. Oh, really? Please hold back in here. One more. Right. Do you know what? This is mad. I've been stalked by these two cards. Really have. Did these not appear in the Leo reading for October as well? King of Cups and the King of Pentacles. Why are you in the energy that you are in right now? Because you need to learn to invest in yourself, Leo. Right? This is about pulling back from what's going wrong in front of you, or you know, what's going less than optimally in front of you, and understand that really it's all about you. It's all about where you put your effort, where you put your energy. And if you know what the situation that's in front of you is not shifting, then maybe it's not supposed to shift. Maybe it's time to stop and have a look at yourself, you know. And we talk about this a lot on this channel, right? Investing in yourself and all that kind of thing. And I think for the most part, like, everybody's fairly comfortable with what that means. But like I said, like, this is all transitory. This is all fleeting. This too shall pass. You remain the constant within it. So what is this situation showing you about yourself right now? You. Where do you need to change the direction of your effort? Where do you need to invest more into you, into doing the things that you enjoy, the things that make you smile? You know, these are the things. This is what will cause you to be the sun when everything's dark. You know, it's not worrying. It's not headbutting brick walls when you're not getting anywhere with anything. You know, it's about really taking a look at yourself and going, you know, I'm fucking miserable at the moment, or you know, everything's very difficult at the moment. I'm trying to do this and it's not working. I'm trying to do that and it's not working. You know, instead of becoming frustrated, sort of stepping back and going, well, do you know what? This is all going to give way in its own time. And in the meantime, I'm going to take all of that energy that is going into worry and into concern and all that kind of thing, and I'm going to put it inward. I'm going to be the change that I want to see in the world. Eight of Pentacles is all about work. It's about working at something until you achieve mastery at it. And what are you trying to achieve mastery at? Well, yourself, your own energetic presentation, you know. And we've got the King of Cups and the King of Pentacles here. Both of them indicating, you know, maturity in the way that you show up in the world, right? The King's energy is active. It's about going out there. It's masculine energy, but don't get hung up on the fact that they're men, right? Tarot doesn't care about gender. It's about the masculine presentation, therefore the active presentation of these energies. With the cups, it's about emotional stability, right? How you can remain emotionally stable and give in the way that Leos want to give outside of themselves. But also with the King of Pentacles, this is about dominion over where you invest your energy. Yes, material considerations, true, also. But where you want to be really, really proficient in anything pentacle related, you're going to want the King of Pentacles on board to do it. The King of Pentacles is not going to have any issue investing in himself, right? And if you want to take a really flat 3D, kind of interpretation of this, like a King of Pentacles is going to be that one who understands that if he invests time and money in courses to give himself a level of expertise, this will pay him back tenfold in the future, right? It's an investment. It's important. Everything in front of you seems quite bleak at the moment, but investing in yourself is the best movement forwards. Now, I'm not saying that you should all go out and take courses and things, but to be honest, if you really enjoy learning and there's something out there for you, go and do it. Just go and do it. All of this stuff will melt away in front of you when it's ready. Right, I was quoting the Serenity Prayer, but I really do feel like it's a thing here. Finding your peace and your emotional stability in the midst of what can be quite chaotic and probably is quite chaotic for you at the moment, and knowing that whatever you invest in yourself will pay you back tenfold in the future. So if you are, what was going to say? The thought went straight out of my head. What do you enjoy doing, Leo? Like, this is a point where you can do that. And more importantly, why are you not doing that right now? If nothing is changing and nothing is shifting in front of you, despite the fact that you've got the weight of a Leo headbutting it, then it's not ready. It's not time. And King of Cups is just like, well, I'm okay with that. I'm going to accept that. That's fine. Everything will happen in its own good time. And in the meantime, I'm going to go and do my thing somewhere else. Now, quite interestingly, at the bottom of the deck, we've got the Justice card, and it is in reverse. Now, if this way speaks about balance and harmony, this does not. And actually, this notion of justice has come out in a few of the readings here. And what it actually means, because we associate it obviously with fairness and just outcomes of things. But I found myself recently speaking to a number of people, a couple of the signs, but also my own family members, on this very notion of it. My daughter's saying, like, why is all this happening? Like, I don't deserve this. And I'm like, no, you don't. But let's get away from that as an interpretation of what is going on in front of you, because you are just having an experience right now. That's it. You're just having an experience. Whether you choose to view it as a very negative experience or a very positive one is entirely up to you, right? It's about the perspective. But if you go around feeling like it's not fucking fair, then that is all you are going to see, the ways in which it is not fair. If you can go, all right, this is an experience, what am I learning from this? Well, I'm learning that I get very frustrated when this happens. I get very frustrated when nothing fucking moves in front of me, Could I learn to be patient with things? Could I learn to take the time and use it more productively, turn it inward, possibly? Because this is quite unbalanced, right? And I'm not saying you're unbalanced, Leo, not like that anyway, but energetically, like, I don't feel like you're really thrumming with the energy of the sun at the moment. But it's close. We've got the Queen of Wands and the Temperance card behind there. Queens are receptive. It's like, allow things to come to you in the time that they will come to you. What we're not seeing here is the King of Wands. This is not about you taking action on something. It is about stepping back. We're in Mercury retrograde at the moment, which is never a good time for anything to try and happen. Travel mishaps are totally a thing. Children's father got stuck in a foreign country last week. my travel has been somewhat affected. My car is off the road at the moment, right? Mercury retrograde is a thing. It's totally a thing, and it's happening right now. It's not about moving forwards. It's about standing still where you are and reflecting. And for you, I think it's kind of reflecting on the fact that you are just kind of weighed down with things that really should not be ruffling your lion's mane at this point. You know, put them to one side. What's for you won't go by you, and all that stuff. And concentrate on you. Concentrate on you know, whatever is coming up on you, in you, I mean, with regard to this. What is this showing about you, about yourself? And how do you fix that within yourself? Forget about that. Concentrate on this. Now, some cards of advice for Leo, please. There's one. I can't see what it is. One more for Leo, please. Fuck's sake. One more card for Leo, please. Thank you. Oi. There we go. So what do we have here? Yeah. Okay. So we have the Star card at the bottom of the deck there. It's the Wish card. Okay. It's a card of hope. But notice what she is doing. She is pouring from jugs which are seemingly, you know, never empty. She's pouring into the ground and she's pouring into the water. King of Cups, King of Pentacles, right? Ground yourself. Invest in your emotions. Invest in yourself at this time. And try not to worry too much about anything else that's going on around you, you know. I snickered because the very first card that you've got out is Justice, and I'm going to take this as validation that that little conversation that we had there about the nature of justice is actually quite an important one, right? You getting yourself balanced. Earth and water here is very, very important for you over the next couple of weeks till the end. Well, okay. So Mercury goes direct 18th of October for the UK. I think it's the 17th for the US, right? But then you've got a 2-week period where a shadow period where the energy is kind of winding down again, right? So you're looking at the rest of October being a need to kind of balance yourself out betwixt earth and water, right? And changing the way, the perspective that you have on, you know, whether this is something that you deserve or something that you don't deserve, right? Because that isn't really relevant here. So I'll just like toss that out of the way. But we've got the Six of Cups and we've got the Ace of Cups here. Now the Six of Cups is the past. In whatever way that is relevant for you. And I do feel like here the past is about you know, feelings about yourself that have been created in the past, but that still perpetuate. And we've got the Ace of Cups here, right? Use this time to replace these 6 cups from the past, which aren't really that relevant anymore, with a new cup. One new cup that is filled with you. You know, the Ace of Cups is, you know, new love or a renewal of love for someone or something or yourself. And I do think it's about yourself, Leo. Like, take what you need in the next couple of weeks to make yourself feel tip-top again. You know, you don't need anything outside of you to do that. It all is self-generated. This is what this is. Completely self-generated. It comes from within. Knowing your worth, knowing your confidence, knowing that the reflection, you know, whatever's going on outside of you at this point is not a measure of the value that you hold as a human being, as a fucking Leo here on this planet. You know, it's got to come from within. You change within, and without will change all by itself. You know, right? I'm going to leave it there for you, Leo. Hope that this has helped. Know that I love you all very, very much, and I will see you soon.